This video refers to the view of Earth as seen from outer space, typically from spacecraft or satellites. This perspective provides a unique and breathtaking view of our planet, showcasing its beauty, weather patterns, landscapes, and the delicate balance of its ecosystems. Images and videos of Earth from space have been captured by various space agencies and astronauts aboard spacecraft in the International Space Station, ISS. These images are not only scientifically valuable for monitoring Earth's environment and climate but also serve as powerful tools for education and public awareness about the fragility and importance of our planet. Earth from space imagery has been used in various fields, including environmental science, meteorology, geology, and geography. It has also become popular in the realm of space documentaries and educational programs, allowing people to appreciate the Earth's beauty and understand the global challenges it faces. Earth from space refers to the view of our planet as observed from beyond its atmosphere. This perspective is typically captured by various means, including satellites orbiting Earth and astronauts aboard spacecraft or the International Space Station. Satellites equipped with specialized cameras and sensors are positioned in various orbits around Earth. They continuously capture imagery and data about our planet. These satellites provide a constant stream of information that is crucial for scientific research, weather forecasting, and environmental monitoring. Earth-observing satellites play a vital role in monitoring changes in the environment. They track deforestation, urban expansion, changes in sea ice extent, and more. They provide valuable data for climate research, helping scientists understand climate patterns, greenhouse gas concentrations, and temperature changes. Satellite imagery is a cornerstone of modern weather forecasting. It helps meteorologists track storms, monitor cloud cover, and predict weather conditions. Earth from space imagery is crucial for disaster response and recovery efforts such as tracking wildfires, hurricanes, and floods. Images and videos of Earth from space inspire awe and wonder, fostering an appreciation for the planet's beauty and fragility. These visuals are used in educational materials to teach geography, environmental science, and space exploration. They raise awareness about environmental issues such as climate change, deforestation, and pollution by visually demonstrating the impact of human activities on Earth. Earth from space provides a global perspective that transcends national boundaries. It reminds us that Earth is a shared planet with interconnected ecosystems and climate systems. The development of satellite technology and the ability to capture high-resolution images and videos from space represent significant technological achievements. It's an ongoing area of innovation and research in aerospace engineering and remote sensing. Earth from space imagery is often featured in documentaries, television programs, and films. These productions use the visuals to tell compelling stories about space exploration, climate change, and the wonders of our planet. Organizations like NASA National Aeronautics and Space Administration, ESA, European Space Agency, JAXA, Japan Aerospace Exploration Agency, and others operate satellites and spacecraft that capture Earth from space imagery. They make these images and data available to researchers and the public. Earth from space imagery is not only breathtaking but also invaluable for scientific research, environmental monitoring, and public awareness. It serves as a reminder of the need to protect and preserve our planet for future generations and is a testament to human innovation and our quest to explore and understand the cosmos. The people who get to see the Earth from space marvel at its beauty, the colors, the fragility they feel about the planet 250 miles below them. Now it's your turn. This ultra-high-definition video captured during the International Space Station's Expedition 65 allows you an extended, appreciative look at the home planet in all its glory. Hit play, and go into orbit mode. This footage was shot from the International Space Station between April 17, 2021 October 17, 2021. Expedition 65 was a mission to the International Space Station, ISS, that took place in 2021. The International Space Station is a space station and laboratory that orbits Earth, serving as a platform for scientific research, international cooperation in space exploration, and technology development. Expedition 65 marked the 65th long-duration expedition to the ISS. Here are some key details about Expedition 65. Expedition 65 began on April 17, 2021, with the departure of the Soyuz MS-17 spacecraft that brought the Expedition 64 crew back to Earth. It continued until the arrival of the next crew for Expedition 66. Expedition 65 featured a diverse crew of astronauts and cosmonauts from different space agencies. NASA astronauts were Shannon Walker, Expedition 64 65th's flight engineer and NASA science officer. Michael Hopkins, Expedition 64 65th's commander. Victor Glover, Expedition 64 65th's flight engineer. Mark T. Van Hay, Expedition 65 flight engineer. Megan MacArthur, Expedition 65 flight engineer. Roscosmos cosmonauts were Oleg Novitsky, Expedition 64 65th's flight engineer and Soyuz commander. Pyotr Dubrov, Expedition 64 65th's flight engineer. Oleg Artemyev, Expedition 65 flight engineer. JAXA Japan Aerospace Exploration Agency, astronaut. Soichi Noguchi, Expedition 64 65th's flight engineer. During Expedition 65, crew members conducted a wide range of scientific experiments and research across various fields, including biology, physics, and earth science. They also conducted routine maintenance and repair work on the ISS, ensuring the station's continued functionality. Expedition 65 crew members also participated in educational and outreach activities to engage the public and inspire the next generation of scientists and engineers. Spacewalks, extravehicular activities or EVAs are an essential part of ISS missions. Expedition 65 included several spacewalks for maintenance and upgrades to the station. The ISS is a symbol of international collaboration in space exploration with contributions from space agencies around the world. Expedition 65 continued this tradition of cooperation. Expedition 65 eventually transitioned to Expedition 66 with the arrival of a new crew, which is a common practice for ISS missions to ensure the station's continuous operation and scientific research. Expedition 65 was part of the ongoing efforts to utilize the International Space Station for scientific discovery, technology development, and international cooperation in space exploration. It contributed to our understanding of living and working in space while advancing scientific knowledge in various fields. The Soviets may have been the first to launch a satellite into orbit, but American scientists and researchers in New Mexico captured the first photos from space. On October 24, 1946, soldiers and scientists at White Sands Missile Range launched a V-2 missile carrying a 35mm motion picture camera which took the first shots of Earth from space. These images were taken at an altitude of 65 miles, just above the accepted beginning of outer space. The film survived the crash landing because it was encased in a steel cassette. V-2 missile launch at White Sands Missile Range. This achievement did not mark the first time the curvature of the Earth had been observed. In 1935, the Explorer 2 balloon reached an altitude of 13.7 miles and observed the spherical horizon. 11 years later, the V-2 missile provided the first shots of the Earth against the black vastness of space. Following World War II, the U.S. Army fired dozens of confiscated V-2 German missiles to improve American missile defense. During this time, researchers outfitted some of the missiles with scientific instruments for atmospheric studies. Between 1946 and 1950, more than 1,000 images were returned from space, some taken at altitudes as high as 100 miles. V-2 missile launch at White Sands Missile Range. Clyde Holliday, the designer of the camera which snapped the first photo from space, also analyzed many of these images upon their return to Earth. While there was much to learn about geology and meteorology from the photos, there was also much to learn about imagery itself. Photography has evolved as a part of space exploration. Today's astronauts aren't just taught how to conduct scientific experiments aboard the International Space Station, ISS, they are also trained in photography. A lot can be learned from images, not just about other planets, but about our own. Astronauts aboard the ISS photograph storms from space, ice caps and many other geologic, meteorological, and geographic features. In a 1950 National Geographic article, Holliday described the first images from space as how our Earth would look to visitors from another planet coming in on a spaceship. Decades later, Apollo 8 astronauts captured another famous image, showing the Earth far away on a black background of deep space. It was a reminder of how far humanity had come in such a short time. Soon, space telescopes like the James Webb Telescope will take photographs that peer back in time to the very beginnings of the universe. Today, 73 years after that V2 rocket soared into the air, we look back at the history of space photography and forward into an undiscovered country of exploration.